There are a lot of public and private entities that are doing their best to spur economic development. Mm-hmm. What about your approach is different, and what about your approach is better, specifically?
Well, ours is about economic development. Our purpose is about jobs. But when we really think about the job, we think more about how can we help the business owner be the best that he or she can be. How can we lend whatever services we have, whatever knowledge we have to that business owner?
And how do you do that?
And we do that through our programs. We do that through the programs here at Aileron, which begins with the course for CEOs. And that's the number one. And if we can convince the owner, CEO of the business, that this system makes sense and it belongs in his or her business, then we've got an opportunity, we've got a chance. And what we know on the backside is that anyone that implements this process fully and completely, the probability of success is very, very high, much higher than without the system, without a good professional management system.
Can you share with us succinctly but clearly what are the cornerstones of Aileron's course?
Well, I think it's really around the business principles. It's around planning, organization, control, climate setting, decision management, and leadership. And the DOC model is just an abbreviated element of that: direction, operations, and control. Okay. Directions being your plan.
Right. What are your own short and long-term goals for the program and for the operation?
Long-term.
How do you measure them?
We want to help perpetuate the great American dream, the free enterprise system. That's why this place was founded. It was founded because I was given the opportunity and by other mentors, and they were not around when I was successful. I became successful, and I used to ask them, how could I ever repay you? And they said, when you make it, pass it on, and so that's what we're doing.
And are you measuring it by the success of the companies that come through the program in terms of growth in revenue or number of jobs hired? Or
it's all about that. Okay. It's really about jobs. Okay. It's really about jobs.
Okay.
Because we're not trying to measure sales volume, and we're not looking to try to pry into whether a customer is making money or not, a client is making money or not,
right,
and how much money they're making. We're hoping they're making a lot. But we know the value of that business in any free enterprise system. Putting your capital at risk to create jobs is the most moral thing you can do. And we're measuring, we have been and will continue to measure, how do our customers do vis-a-vis increasing employment. And if they're increasing employment, they're increasing sales, they're obviously increasing their gross profit. We're fine with that. Now, there are a lot of other ways we measure, obviously. Every program is measured. At the end of the program, you fill out a questionnaire and you rate us.
Sure.
So we look at that.
Sure.
We look at, every year we survey our clients. How is our staff treating? How do you like the facility? Is there anything more we can do to make your life more comfortable when you come here? Sure. All of those kind of things.
Entrepreneurs are some of the most optimistic people I've ever met. What are some things they should be brutally honest about when assessing their business to be successful?
Well, I think first and foremost, they have to be realistic about their product or their service, and how does that product or service fit into the marketplace, and they'll learn very soon, because they'll either generate revenue or they won't. So it doesn't take long to figure that out. But in advance of that, which would be the preparation of a business plan, understanding the environment and the assumptions are a very important part of that. Second thing, I think is equally as important, is the CEO or founder of the business capable of taking the business to the next level. Most founders, obviously, are technologists, or they find good technology. They're able to build a model shop. They're able to build a little garage operation to prove the principle. To prove the principle. Normally, the next phase is when the business owner has to think about, okay, now it's management that's going to take this business to the next level. It's not necessarily a better mousetrap, better technology, but it's the technology that I have and the future capability that I have plugged into the marketplace.